Sorry, had plenty country people who sabi say wetin una don dey wait so for know wetin dey happen. Na time for PIDGIN debate for Equinoxe story has sabi say wetin within inside Douala, Cameroon, and for place that we dey knack tori. Wetin dey ever happen for Saturday? When it will be Saturday, no be talkman you one go dey inside Tori house. People dey come stand for a corner for say make they look tori. Man could talk it on, man talk it on. Sabi say una dey for us, una know wetin we dey do. So for Facebook, we get comment section. You say if you write that on way they check for day, we go also look inside Tori, we go talk even after we go look Tori na Tori for all man, not be one man a thing. Sabi say wetin we be bring big pie talk we be don dey put am inside week. The one we will check sense plenty say we bring am again today so I will not forget. Na say wetin say foul they been a last man for Inter for us because he sabi say wetin he no get hand for can and knock door when people don't lock him. Foul did so been a first man, not be last man. He is also be first person for Inter for us for evening. Foul sabi say no go get hand for can do talk. Make them open door. That one we come on now for inside Yaoundé country people inside the week. Some people talk say wetin it begin now 5 days or na 6 days the other week inside Cameroon, but the week then they talk say it be long for Cameroon plenty. Wetin we make the week long? Sabi say wetin plenty things then don't they happen inside country. So for number 22 day will be na Tuesday. We be sabi say wetin na people them for party for CRM and he all friend them and he come be them all them come out say wetin it must happen as how they be one time say it happen. Myself so Kito people them too come out man the knocky friend. Even now with the knock Tori so plenty people the way they take them put them for bacanta, they never so leave them. Self Tori people them they will hold them that day, but one open eye all Tori people them don't leave them. Time for knock Tori we go take una to talk palava for Seka say wetin school don't they start inside country. Wetin did they do inside side for northwest and southwest for say wetin me school it be sabi say wetin Christ it be don't start since and don't tell school you know they go for this side who they do wetin and the fit do na wetin for say many people then agree for go back for school. We go show we now back for Douala here how people them they do for Palavas for school. Wetin papa and mommy them they talk inside Douala school people them things way them they do for say wetin make them teach picking them welcome picking them fine. We go talk inside Tori today and that Palava way we dey inside Bonaberi sabi say wetin na 2 people die for explosion inside northwest and southwest like 10 people them so they be die inside 2 days. That means say wetin 5 for inside that side for Bamendam, 5 for that side for Lisoka for Boya and that side for Tiko. Now 1 person he be died. Tori plenty, una take chair, una she don't find. Country people today make us start how we used to start. For my right hand again big man sabi say wetin na Englishman he never talk on say the ladies before gentlemen, but me I could start because we did na inside Africa na with big man we dey for my corner na brother Mufi where he don't come for here say we not to sabi say wetin we don't bring new faces them sabi me we na go see them today too. Me all man know say wetin Tori no be na only for some people them na for all man. Master Mufi, welcome.
Welcome, sir. I do thank you for this opportunity you gave me right now and the people then they watch Equinoxe right now. I come for what you just talk now for back to school and where then they look on to go back to school with the inconvenience for the country. Even up to now, some people get fear of even for go outside, even for go onto the market because of what it happen.
Master Mufi, come good. You don't already saw into Tori. It shows you what you don't tie skin fine and you get plenty thing them for their country people. Who could welcome who are a lady who will get them here. Fine go there too. Sabi say wetin we don't do discrimination. Not be only for man picking there. Woman them to get their own talk for thing where they happen inside country. Now why that way we don't take Madam Div Eda say make can knock Tori with we. Madam come good.
Thank you. At least it finds you one time so meet up for talk 1 or 2 things that happen for our country because we believe the country na all our own as na one person on the country. So if you hurt another person, eventually they hurt all man.
Trump talk. Hey. So no other way woman never say woman hey na woman hey for the Tori house today. So we say people they want to say thing when man pick do woman fit do even do better pass. When I don't hear Trump talk where they come out for woman, it shows you wetin he don't tie kanda well today. Now for knock Tori, who go come also where now madam wa for day for that side, the push machine for front and for back. Sabi say our mommy where they always say day with we anytime we want knock Tori, we go take we na go na for Palava for Bonaberi so inside Douala na for inside the week where it happen, it be happen na some explosion. It be there for that side for Bonaberi. It be make people then fear suit them. Sabi say we don dey show una the thing be don dey happen na just for a weekend, but we come back today for show una because say wetin that kind thing they no be dey see for Douala all the time, and e wan happen for Bonaberi. Fear be there for people that had plenty. Them check say dey so na bomb too. E don start dey happen for here. As how we dey pass for side for northwest and southwest, as how we dey pass for side for far north. Sabi say bomb issue. If you stand for the, if you so self can reach for side for Yaounde, where bomb e be plenty. You wan be for Bonaberi. The one the noise e happen boom. So now for inside Wednesday evening, it make am people they comot the run sute. People they want tie hard they come back. The season has some big motor where they back carry petrol where they be they do say the one where that motor it explode. So myself so now two people they be die so for that place. One man they take it go for hospital. Oga movie you said you be hear the story for Bonaberi. What to become for your man where you hear the story?
When Mrs. Seppa hear that story where come for Bonaberi, me I be get a lot of fear because even last time we'll be here another one way be happen here cornered PMC where they be putting a gutter for bomb and it because so many fear because many people be really fear for what it be happen because of the insecurity in our country.
Yes, and I try to talk that it relate to maybe things say it is so it is that one for that side for that means SADP for this side for so Douala here that one is obviously within a governor they be go for they start to say na palava for people the way they make people they fear they call them a terrorist where they want to enter Douala so since that time we never get someone see that kind of big noise it can come off for Bonaberi. Madam and you like a woman you say you date too for that side for Bonaberi you be hear the noise so when you want hear now you want hear the thing what will be happen for you what will be the check.
Actually, I hear the news and the news really be frightful because I don't believe say they so go ever they live with fear for this nation because the system of the nation now any man no man of it tell me say they say be free he get a free conscience he get a free spirit. Would he get now a lot of tension within us? Well, the worker for road, not even worker well. Look at the people that they die. Just because of some kind I need they always talk now they die people. That's why I talk the where people they go through because of that explosion. So yes. it be really frightful and it be really disturb people a lot. Now
trauma, you don't talk say what it is. So the situation for country we make us say if you been a time we country we just dey fine with this so in country not be the kenden the thing for happen so people they just think say it is so na some tire. But thing where they for Cameroon people that mind several people the way they don't talk for Bonaberi they talk say when they hear the thing their mind just been and say na bomb it don't start to happen now because say what na so because a country it don't the kenden make we take here thing where people them say several they be there for that side they begin for tell we.
Me I be there Petrolex. We don't come back for work I dey Petrolex. They take my one beer, one for the road for Kami house. So where would they Petrolex? Hear some noise we holler. So woman the way we dey Petrolex they be even run. Me say I be even run. Then after some time we are rushed up Petrolex. I see army rescue with the enter quarter. Before we then the accident say now wait happen for quarter before fire army rescue they enter there. Already tell we say this so accident don't happen for a quarter. When I run the can down, I want go look I say now my friend where would they become a study only for you and he always buy for me. I say car ready for down. And for that I turn now before I say my call Rock FM. Me come for see what it happen. Because Karen is a very good friend for me. He always buy for me. I know it now this close to 2 to 3 years now we are knowing. So he always buy for me. So according to this thing where I don't come they tell me and I say it be the born motor where they carry petrol. I see where they tell me say be the born motor they carry petrol. You should say overheat be there for inside the motor inside the tank and you make it explode. So I want to go see Karen sleep or down where one hand be cut. So I don't know. I just thought say where me so rest in peace. Me go take you go time for see if you go. Thank you.
Yes, na so it happened for that side for Bonaberi. Sabi say wetin na for side for Petrolex. So be happen so people the way they be get na cut for their skin they be take them go for Wasapito as how we kito people then tell we and some people they tell to we say wetin they be take some other one they go now for that side for Bojongo for Shandam for say me they talk to we be happen.
That thing with the put gas instinctor we call it fire extinguisher. So when I come out across water I change my clothes for go house I hear that tank explode. And the same time I call my own patron. Say, I don't know, I call Kevin. The phone the ring, no man of the pick. So I don't know what will happen. I want hear my neighbor where they say for year, he shout. When my neighbor where they across camp. Across Naisa water, I want come where Kevin don't die. I don't know the second person where he died, but because for the time where I carry my own peers, I can't have Kevin. Kevin, tell me who I say. Now for morning time we today my own. The shape the garage. He tell me say now for morning time we today my own peers. So I be sorry because now my small brother, I learn work for one patron.
You don't finish with that palava. We go take una internal for palava for say we see how thing way people they do or how palava for back to school. It happen for inside northwest and southwest. We go take una go na for Kumba first. Una go see picture them for Kumba how it is so na Ogase for Kumba too. If we gather people them or it come with them a man the way they get talk for palava for school for that side for Kumba. So when the cash don't check sense fine how when they see am so na for Kumba too how that way they be they check sense for say we see school them go. It go now how what you go do say that many people they fear no go there for their hand school they so way they don't burn them one day way they never burn them what you go do what you will not go do man so they check sense and how would they talk observe them or people the inside country so ask a question them say what about school the way they don't born if when they tell people papa and mommy them say they send people them for school Palava for go back for school inside northwest and southwest now so now like campaign like time for election
Couple, I believe say when me I be tell you for now and say even for office people they work fear overdid them. Last time we see people see cartoon for inside office, they run left office. Then even mature people if you see cartoon run left, now people go see and stay because even paper they go see and now they go run because nothing no they give them security for go school then they for show up for class.
Inside northwest and southwest.
Yes.
And now so people them too they ask question for Palava say it is so they talk say man they try for get the conscience that means say for win the conscience sees and the belief for papa and mommy them say may they accept for send picking for school. But in terms of infrastructure, they know they do something because they don't burn some school them and some school they didn't also they say some people they don't turn like their house where they stay for it.
For that one I don't really know because I think say the first thing if they want to say may school start now for first of all bring in the security. I think say for send their picking for school it be good, but the security of the picking be more important. Would it be for class? If it be for class, I don't know whether something will happen. Beginning of it being inside class, military man stand for outside will gone. Even if now which can be, it will be frightful. So not only for talk about how they go start the school, but now also have a talk how picking they go sit down for that class, how the building whether they don't burn them because a lot of the building don't burn them. How they go build those buildings them. So if they want to start talk about back to school, I believe they start from the base, from the root.
Yes, and so some other one them now our madam either they talk say this so for he talk about how person fish down for school for time way for environment way it could be good for you for begin learn book. And some other people they talk now say this so they just talk now for papa and mommy them plenty picking they don't run them they don't see the inside northwest and southwest.
Couple, me and you believe say no man not the way it go hate your life. Any man love your life. No matter the force we man go give for go school. We know say when people want to school they go fit kidnap you. You know go. Yes, I believe say me and you will know that one. Even though mommy be taken for your back say go school, you go take the back claim say one go school, but you know go to school because you know say even inside the class they will can't hold you. Because before you want to go self, they tell you say no go school. Me and I don't hear that one plenty time. And when they give the instruction, no any other thing, not the way they do, and it respects so.
And that Oga security them don't talk say they so palava for gun in no go day again. They try for say palava for gun in no go day say security go day now so how we this school you want can start inside northwest and southwest. But only say they so how they talk with the that so ye Baba news like the one where we don't hear over the week say from Gonkam for Bamenda they don't keep people for Lisoka for Boya they don't keep people. What are the people they now who don't know but waiting we will know I say that so people that so die for Sika gun for northwest and southwest.
Couple, me I go tell you that one say then that one not that plenty because we will not be for your house then you claim say you don't know which side that war start because you must know which side the war start because you as part of us you must know where to cause war, and you must know where to cause fear. So you know, be claim say you don't know, because definitely you must know. You know what to happen before you want to be for this level.
All right, Madam Ida, you be person to way with the picking them, they look at them for school. But now, if you be na first of all good thing say school them not they go inside northwest and southwest. Or another way for ask the question will be na say the thing where people they know they go school now because say they really fear say they so gone the hala or now because say some people they be tell them say may they not go for school.
The reason why school need to go on, I say some person tell some people say no go school. Now the guns. Because I believe say even me myself, I know if you go for school at the year some kind gun as something where if you hear and you yourself you go shake. So
and it been say them say the environment, if you been that reason why people never go, the environment for northwest it don't surely favor some of una day for the way here. Because I believe say some that when I don't get picking them for Camden book where they come on for that side.
yes, we get IDPs and where they don't come for Douala here that they go school, even though they find difficulties. Like for my school, I get about 10 of them, where the school already would give them a scholarship under the leadership of Mr. Senator Kinya. So that they already go, that they already work.
When they help them for.
They help them for like train them. But then so they come out with something.
Yes, because one of the people, the thing where people they take, even whether not they picking them where they all run inside northwest and southwest. So other one they try for crime and security. It is so they don't even come there for year. Like I be the talk with so other one them inside Makepe Misokewe a pass or they tell me say this so they for like for even go school even inside Douala. But money no day, they don't burn their businesses the inside northwest and southwest. And people the way they even send them from school, so one them either don't kill the parent them or they don't run to they suffer and suffer for some side. So means you know they for go school even inside Douala. You see say even being a good say make government too as how they do palava for back to school campaign, they for even consider for even come CD picking the way they already for here for either give them scholarship or for ensure say may they go school even right inside the other region them for free.
Normally school na something where need money, but I would support the facts and make government try for like support them, because I believe say for you for leave your house, you can't stay for stranger house. No matter how comfortable you do for that house, you go always get that fear. You know, always be comfortable. So these people that they suffer a lot, I don't meet up like 10 of them or 20 just this session for this school year, where they don't complain, they don't come right inside my office, can't tell me say they really want come school but the money no day. We'll get people there if you assist these people, if you assist our brother and our sisters, and because they get the zeal for go school, but the means no day.
Yes, so the palava for the one the way they already did either for Douala or for Bafusam and for Yaoundé. You think like just how we Madam Ida check so say this so at the same time government they do palava for campaign for that side, they get for also look thing where they fit do for one the way they don't run for year. When they not fit go back because either has no CD again for them but go she down for that side. Person no day with them for stay for that side or because they fear. And the day for here the one for go school or learn some small thing for you.
Yes, couple me I go tell you say me as a man of God, I get a place where I don't often say all those that they come for Bamenda, mostly those that want to learn something to do. I call them say they come so that we'll see how we go help them. But some of them they get fear. You know, some of them ask don't born, ID don't born. You want pass them or ask I did, you know, get ID for do anything. It get that fear within the person. Say you know, we go ahead and do. And even though we don't they bring up something for church where we'll get to create them to learn even how to make savon, how to make soap, how to do something for sustain life because it not be easy with them. Some of them don't live there with pregnancy or non-pregnancy. They know explain what it happen for them. I don't be for Bonaberi the other last time. We met us some group of them, even though we will go our own small shop as a help, but it not be big up because even young begin them for 2-3 years, they did it. Some of them they be very sick. Like the other one we met last time, they begin with that. We offered 26,000. It was nothing, but the condition of the child was very critical. So when we see all those kind of things, then we already ask if now God they fear or they fear not gone. Because I discover say for country here, they know they fear God, but they fear gone. Yeah, so that's the real fact. So I want to see any man come back in the conscience and really ask if you really treat man, because this same person you treat them like animal, if it can be the person who could lead you tomorrow, then just imagine how the person will treat you back.
And Madam Idadi, for a movie, you don't talk something with people there for church. They try for CC with say, una don't come, una don't get play for she don't, una get play for she don't, get some small job already for chop. But again, they see even go for try for say they so many pikin they learn something. Una way like una way una get like for the other sector for do this thing, catering, other kind of thing. Them I think say if it be good for some place to other one them for catering industry or where una give people the sense and sabi for catering industry. If it good for people that way they don't already maybe start the go school for that side. That will run come certificate on born because I think saying our vocational skills the way they get them for una side.
Yes, actually.
I say the job being at just the best place them for can they be.
Yes, that's true actually. For look and say you want to look for certificate, a lot of them they go remain for house and not go do anything. So.
Yes, because some of them don't get that certificate. How has them born, they don't run even abandon them for village, they don't feel go back for there.
Yes, but I think say they still get a place where they fit study. They still get a place because we will need the look certificate. We look now wait till you fit do. Because I don't realize and say white man they ask to say where is your certificate? They ask to say what can you offer? So now the nature that way we too support they come as Africans, as citizens, as Cameroonians, because if you go with what you can do, you get more power than person will bring that certificate.
Given say even country where time with corruption they man be go do anyhow carry some certificate and we for go do thing where he write and for that certificate no fit sabi do.
Not true that because a lot of people they outside where if you ask me what certificate will give you very big certificate, but ask me where to get them for head will they empty.
And so we will even go take yeah thing with Joe for Kumba be talk for the palava. After we all man it be gather for Kumba too, yeah how we the talk thing with them the plan for do so that me school it come back for Kumba how we be used to be. We not go get except for Kumba. Now so we go look to the palava will be the top palava for IDP them. The other one them so how we na the same so now the one them for that side for Boya Sabi say waiting. The one to na picking them to what don't move them for Boya. Now so some people the way they get good heart they carry the picking and scene. They give them small back one day we don't come up for villages the inside Boya Ekuna other kind place they got gather na inside Boya Sabi say Boya they on fine. The people they talk say waiting school they come so papa not even there they don't keep papa they don't keep mommy man not there for buy the book. Man no day for buy even book give them. They don't gather them for that side for Boya Sawe work country Tori man. They get to the military for that side all the picking them. So now IDP them and I see very small picking them. No, not even big one them. So they'll carry them two for that side for say me begin they see how they help them. If at all school could start two for that side, so that made them two no she don't for back. Made them go school like other picking them. Mona ye even the person will be they talk with say one man for Boya they get to.
Today we don't come here for celebrate with some of our small brothers and sisters where this crisis don't really affect them. We don't realize and say plenty of them they didn't have a house. So we try to give them a chance to go back for school. Now why that way we don't decide to more pay their school fees, to give them even school bags, we give them books, we give them everything where it will help them meet the notion done for house. And this program we start on today, now program we it will only end this year. It will continue with this speaking them so they will finish high school so they finish university. Now pray that.
How the war affect the picking them?
This picking them so one then they were 2 years, 3 years they never go back for school because they were no they. The one then come off from Equinoxe, Moyoka, Malinde and all those villages and for inside that bush. They don't be here we know they for go back to school. So this program will don't start now so at least it will help them for register them for this work, college schools and government schools and around so that they will be able to get their education.
Yes, now Oga Pata for the People's Foundation for that side for Boya them too they check say they so they will not go leave picking them for us. Now the kind of we talk about say it is so and now do not be government whatever. Now people them too they don't see say what people them they where they suffer and this way they do them something.
Yes, normally as a God-fearing somebody, when you see a picking like that one be abandoned. But I believe say this struggle na say for my own opinion, they no go take an war because if you as a lawyer you fight me, then with me I no go school for fight you back. What I go do now say I go sponsor my picking for see me back up tomorrow. Then if you hold the picking now, say me no go for school, then who go fight that fight tomorrow? I believe say na the best time for us to give this picking them another opportunity. No matter the anger, I believe someone left this picking them, maybe they struggle for go to school. I believe say they talk say when two elephant they fight. na grass dey suffer.
And the grass na the pikin dem, Madam Ida.
Yes, the grass actually not the picking them because when papa and mommy they fight for house, picking that they ever get the impact more than the papa and the mommy.
And na the pikin dem wey they don't be caught into this thing because say not na even them they decide say may war be people the way they hold the decision. Them now people the way they don't already go get book and at the same time someone will be activity if they war or whether people the way they want war if people the way no one war they be one for they for fit put now waiting for table but they for leave picking them make picking them they at least they go school maybe they do their fight whether they do them how but make picking they go school. They say so the question big plus plenty so other one them they believe na security if Palava security come back picking them could go back for school where they no need for the do now Palava for campaign. We will talk the one inside Douala because see how it happen inside Northwest and Southwest. Inside Douala una sabi say na Anglo Francophone region too inside Cameroon. And school too, some parents them never even be ready to say that picking they go back for school. Now the mommy they we don't talk for them, we work and go see them on inside market when I see library, them book the pack so they don't they look, papa they know they come by. All the one that they stand for this, so the whole day they know they say anything. One day when they say back, they talk say the bad na bad. First papa they we don't see them. We take motor so how the worker so we go meet up one day when they say now back them. We ask them say happiness, they say worker, you know the worker. The pass say you get 10 picking them, same one in never write for a name for any school. Even book in our buy am, mommy talk say wait see he all it three picking them they see this so they want to on say all picking they see them. When I go see some other countryman them where they talk their own and say wait see they want say make government say push that back to school where they don't put them say now number 5 day inside the month may go 1 month again for front lady man the man say all bank the way they go for go ask money bank they either say they don't get money or they so they know they give money for people them for Palava school so thing they bad they ask me they so may they push Palava for back to school say Corona economic challenges because of the issue for war inside Norway. Just if one thing only the Northwest, Southwest, and the far north region where they don't talk and say now economic disaster so it means say they know they give money for country. If you imagine and government there for that side they fight war. That means say money no go there for country and if money not there for that side, thing they go the bad na bad go touch all man.
Couple, I would like to bring you to your idea. Say in 2000 we will begin with the call free education. Where people will go school they register for 500 francs. And they still go school. So if government fee apply that one now, it could be very important for even both those who they did Douala and those who they played for them, saying they let me the young one they go to school. It go if we encourage some others, if they fee give the free education to they'll be able to do that. It is not something to do. They'll be able.
It shows that they'll feed do or government fee because say me I talk so now because say government will do so if we talk so for government school them. But that time money be there for pay the government teachers them. For run the school them, for do any other thing them. But now so they feel open talk so for mom. Tomorrow government teacher could also begin to do work for vex for say they never pay their money.
Then definitely I would like to call on this platform the concept of all Cameroonians saying they be God fearing. The Bible says the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. So anything you need to talk, you know be man begin because you wear trouser. You be man begin because you carry out responsibility. So if we trust on you, I know say if you get a God fearing mind, then definitely you could do semi peace rent for your house.
And also so for Douala they cry say they so but they even how in Northwest and Southwest see on problem they feel be like say be different. Inside Douala, papa, mommy them they cry and say money no they it don't but let me say when I know they receive people that say they want to enter school again.
No, actually, they receive people them because our own registration don't start and they continue, even though we get limited spaces for now. But even as we talk to some parents that they complain because we tell some parents about the fee go cry, say we no day. You want to say maybe bring them down to a point where you yourself, if you want to take that way, then the training way one give the picking no go be met. So
yes, because you need for the run the school, they do all kinds in them. But when you the worker, apart from being person where they work for gifts sabi for picking them, you too be a parent. You dey feel the impact wey some other one dey try say this money no dey una because say una dey na for high class maybe that thing dey just touch na people dey wey dey there for down.
He dey touch all man, he touch even me myself, he touch everybody because they say cry for one person na cry for all man. I no believe me for that thing where they say cry for another person, a different person cry.
And some of the parents them they talk their own say wetin the palava for corona. They put corona for front. Plenty they know they cry and say corona. You know say corona be big business is not be they go. So one they be they go na part time. So one they plenty where they don't lost their job there as I people they plenty where they don't lost work because of corona. And the toxic corona don't touch plenty industry them. Last time we will come up for here, we go they cover some events where na people the way they promote tourism for Cameroon. The toxic corona, for example, you don't finish tourism industry, put them down. tourists them not they come.
That one not true because due to the corona, they get to block all borders. Most hotels they will remain empty. Most touristic sites they will remain empty, and even we several like train the people then when they want work for the industry will be remain empty class. So I think say the corona really touched the industry well.
And too soon, but where they talk now, so you give the impression that me say now only corona thing they be fine because say someone they never talk say with for Cameroon person never agree talk say it is so it dey fine. Now only when it the bad way person they talk say last year will be better than today. But before that, people they believe in talk say this so Cameroon the tourism industry it can because it get some challenges there.
Yes, for that side not true now because what tourism sector for Cameroon be like PIDGIN way it is suck breast.
Yes, that's
you never grow no place. Because you go for our industries, you enter for hotel, you salute some person, go fair look you, let's say you are in again a problem. You go for touristic sites, you want even pass for gate, security man go push you like yesterday, never meet up you. So they don't really get the professional skills.
Now because they don't get the skills, or now say the just take any man put them for day, or now say now Cameroon way for behave that way you the talk so because it's not good. You don't say a man come by for some place, you not smile with you do it, go vex tomorrow no go come back with it.
That one not true, but I can't realize a lot of these people they work for these industries and they don't get training. Because you know if you get training there you see a king because we call customer say king. If they come in front of you then you frown. You supposed even sleep for damn me work on top you.
Now whether when I see I'm say this so when I do something, when I start say when I would give something for people then for that side, we hope say this so plenty Cameroon and they go follow now for that when I start when I give something for say with it made that industry how they talk say this with the cream na cream maybe we call for or maybe now when I could make them with that sabi when I give picking them for that side for well so that make a stand up. Both the place where they work and both even Cameroon. At least Cameroon fit stand. We get country them way they don't stand from the tourism sector. We get plenty other country the way the economy largely depend on the tourism sector.
Yes, couple like for me now, what I really see because the important issue on this platform now really that back to school. And if I really feel cheap another thing in, I say, if it place for day because I get like 3 women from my country where I struggle for pay them their house rent. But if it place for day where government we put and say, okay, this one upload and stay for free, at least they will be affordable for get the school fee for that beginning. But they go pay house now, they go what do everything for dollar you must buy. Then they are talking back to school. Then what about this Anglophone when they just come? Like the one from Akepe they talk. More than 100 children are on the floor. With this school mosquito and all the right. So they go find the money for treat them or they go find the money for sending them back to school. So government need to really see inside this issue.
Problem they plenty. Where they move from there, you go start to see the day inside the world they go get for look place for them for sleep. They get for look job.
Team for job.
Look for
water for wash.
Look clothes and when they go for hospital. Now why that way some people they talk say for take short. Better the job make thing fine. Man go back for a village begin work for a farm.
Yes. They manage the life for them. They manage the life for them. Now then that one will be more better because even what we will give them fair and when they be in the strange zone. If you come out your house with the stay for grass house, you go stay for marshal for the first day. That night you no go sleep because that is the first day you go there. So I believe say they must look in that aspect very strong because.
It I see you they shake your head to Oga and move in the top.
Actually, the talk not true because remember, so I don't make that statement before. Say if you leave your house, you go stay for another person's house, no matter how comfortable they feel make you be, that heart no will be fine. So eventually, I think say make a point. He make a point. So not cry for all, we not cry for all man.
Okay, now strong talk that of course we will begin the continue for that side. We will make a card take some other country person so that we will begin the knock that to read. Now so we will take una go now for that side for Ndokoti. Sabise weti work for vex inside Cameroon now for Tuesday number 22 day for inside the month. If it strong now what that weti we also want enter the matter. If it strong plenty na hardcore matter. More take woman put on for the matter. The matter na matter of politics. So now that we take one of our strong man on a service when I ever see on Equinoxe. So all time he talking about country na Prince Mukake he don't come. So we look the palaver for a national worker will be there inside country. Sure the one with the same so now inside Ndokoti will be coming for Douala. We just see how it the worker place. We just be quiet. So how it the be so for Ndokoti, but we see Kitu for all side, even for us Carrefour them for Douala. But the one be that time like 7 a.m. so for Ndokoti. Now no be 7 around 10 a.m. for Ndokoti. Things the job will come change automatically. I go say, madam, see, we na the boy the way they appear just from nowhere around that side where Kitu people they be there all around. We start from the Koti, we talk say with man come after the joke come for this side. So the country, le pays c'est appartient à tout le monde. So the woman talk, all man just come from the floor. We just see plenty people them. Na Chakara we be na war scene inside side from the Koti. Me madam want put without no comments to them from the Koti before we come back begin the Chakara story. Yes, Sabi say na so be happen for Nokoti. So palava for waka for vex. Inside other part them for Cameroon, we go see am for the Tori. I go start with Prince Mukake. Waka for vex inside Cameroon. People they ask question and say, "Wait, it be na success? It not be na success? What you give or take Cameroon people them for the palava for waka? We be there for outside. Come good."
Thank you very much, Capo. Good morning for my brother. Good morning for all my watch with this morning time.
Good morning.
Special good morning for Bogi where the watch with for that side for Susan. This still what is here, Capo. Me say I be journalist and I be wakamanto. I be actually witness the event. No be say they tell me for because that morning time on the 22 beginners on day where people be ask themselves, say, okay, wait to go happen. Because before this day, where some the president for the CRM party say make come on waka. We see all the different ministers, the Minister of Territorial Administration, Minister of Communication, the different governors in for Center, Littoral and West Region. They say if man try come out, but for money time people we see get a fear. But it won't be like we talk. It won't be around afternoon. We notice and say around Dokoti people come out plenty, and around Mabanda people will come out. Now you discover say, more talk through Armstrong. When people they. You know if you use gun or war for solve problem. If you get way to go on for northwest and southwest the way the first people be talk now because of say maybe government if you say if you use gun for solve the problem, not be gun man of God on talk. So but you will see people actually come out. It means wait people because I'm sure more talks on say before that 2021 all carry food they would do all we would day. It be Kitu people. And nobody can keep doing this every day. They even show. Yes, and Natia Gaza. Natia Gaza. So
yeah, they even pass on that to their sisters or one for that wrong point.
They sit there for wrong point. I do for
1 month to the day. So
correct. They sit there for corner mortuary day. If any man go a corner mortuary, they sit there. So it tell you say wait. I'm sorry. It tell you say Cameroonians they get courage. Because if you look what to be happen for Ndoko today, the people want actually worker. But now just say since they be few number and the Kitu there be plenty person because the Kitu they even call for round 4 the way they call round 4 that means they call for backup. Now the same thing will be happen for Mabanda day. But wait till over vex me for that day Armstrong. Me the Tory man and say wait they be cash plenty Tory people there. Yes, they be cash even Tory man for house here and Ngasi Rodrigue.
Yes,
they cash Tamai Jarvis and me I be one of the people who follow Tamai Jarvis case. Because they be catching for Bonaberi, we come out for Bonaberi, we go for the brigade, they say they don't take it go Mbopi. We go Mbopi, they say they for Legion. We go Legion, we no see. So it tell you say we stay for some moment where they use force for everything. And me, I don't always talk for this house and for other houses. Say wait, we no fit use power for solve problem. Man of God go agree with me say even Israel before they want come out Israel use that power. They be tell Pharaoh say let them go. As Pharaoh not leave them go quietly, God shall show Pharaoh several signs and finally Pharaoh began for left the people go. You know if you use power for force people their ideas inside their head.
Yes, and ideas now we don't talk so now strong thing we push people them when people don't believe for something and you know try way for move the thing inside their head. That means say thing way they do with them, that's their heart, that's what they vex now with you. They look any small opportunity, even if say they go take small colors or call your food, they go cut and so other people they don't talk inside country. I will remain with you before I go for Band of God, move for here. Say some people they don't talk so with him. if the people they come out for Douala, they say we don't talk say na for Mabanda, for Ndokoti, for side for Angel Raphael, where they will come out, and some side for Bepanda, and for some more places where people they be want even show head. If they not come out for all side for Douala, they don't come out for all side for Yaoundé, they don't come out for all side for country now because say they be fear all that to the way they be there for all side. Say they so some people they be there inside for the way they be want to for come out, they not be getting a heart if for come out. So now so country thing we country get for the look or they not get for the look now say. Plenty people they will come out or they not be come out. They will look and say, wait till we make people them come out or people them be one for come out.
Now the truth that Armstrong people will come out say wait, because if you look the man we call people made a come out, it be bring some strong point them. He talk about the aspect say war way they go on for northwest and southwest of our state now 4 years, and I be you now they talk about back to school. I be ask some man way I be shit with some other man way she done for another platform. Ask say wait. If you get picking, only one eye picking, you go prefer picking where they are alive when no go school, or you prefer picking where don't die where they with degree. You will normally prefer picking where they are alive when adult picking. Because wait way they go on, no talk true. I never talk seriously. I'm so plenty people they should only for Douala, they don't know wait till they actually happen for other areas in Cameroon, especially for northwest and southwest. I'm from first time for Komot Bamenda going Cambe for instance, now 3,000. Today now 18,000. Now, 19,000, it means something. Picking today, maybe they in Cambe, or maybe they Ndu, or maybe they acquire, where you to one come can go school for Douala. But now the problem is, even if it gets some place, people can still also transport. And so it make them now for way now plenty money, they make them for some way plenty people. Me, I be one of those people, the Armstrong, where I don't always talk sweetie. On all my outings, all my media outings, even on my write-ups, I don't always talk sweetie. The war where they go on for northwest and southwest, not be gone for over. Because a very simple example now, wait where the different general of Bamenda alongside the city mayor don't launch of Bamenda where they call and say Bamenda clean. Would you see the impact first? Now they ban all Okada riders. Say now only taxi go to work for road. Taxi people to know the work again for road. And then now city mayor don't buy some buses where they say Bamenda clean shuttle. Yeah. Now how many people will even get that courage? Now only 6 shuttle. I'm sure when me and you will be university, we will know very well say university will bring something say shuttle.
Yes,
for Boya, for university.
What will be there for Boya?
What will be for Boya?
You buy that thing say campus shuttle.
Campus shuttle. You come for morning time. You get class for 7 o'clock that morning time. You want to reach for 6 o'clock. People don't have flop where they want enter. You decide wrong go food. Now, if you look the number of buses they don't buy and they buy now 6 buses.
6 for the whole Bamenda.
How many population they Bamenda? How 6 buses fit transport all man for the whole northwest? So when you look at it now, wait to Englishman they call and say all the solutions are being provided are cosmetic. It means say now solution they only be for air. The real thing is waiting. More she don't accept waiting. People wait there for the 2 region, then wait then to the fight time. Now true thing because it there for book, not me tell the lie. It be for book, it be constitutional. More she don't we talk, we solve them, and then we embrace ourselves like brothers. We go for school because now 4 years it today. I want to tell you Armstrong picking way. It there for 2020 today. When war start for 2016, if you be there from why be supposed to write GCD. Picking where it be there, maybe upper C be supposed to get first degree. It means say that picking even when school start, they picking the 0. So if you accept say some problem, they will take time, will solve the problem. And something I want to talk Armstrong I say, plenty people where they struggle say me the war not end. They are picking another for northwest and southwest. Now BB people. But picking it goes to big school them for Yaoundé for Douala for big town is why they even they out of Cameroon. So now some mama the maybe say granite, say cocoa, say potatoes. I did suffer. You know even get man for Douala, no get man for Yaoundé, no get man even for Baf somewhere they corner Bamenda. It go do better she don't we picking say made a walk and cash.
So Prince where they talk where if female man cry, it make I don't remember some picking who I see some get picking will come on for that side for Jackie. We talk about room crisis because the people that will be come on one of the reasons be I say me war inside northwest and southwest make it end. That girl begin talk says time we war start it be there now for lower seat now big it be there for from 4 inside Jackie. War be so te can reach now he never go school. But now don't big. It then also you don't come back for Douala, they turn up for you say they so if you get for right, it will start back for from 4. You don't bring na gateway if for being if they prepare for going for 2nd year for university. It tell me say now so you don't get confused. Even if when you accept the school, you don't just get opportunity for can get some small house for she don't for inside Douala. But since small business where they be do for that side for Kumbo say they send them for school, you know still day again.
Okay, couple, I would like for you some big talk for you, and that talk I go use now say we get some thing we call them for Bible say spirit for big brother. Big brother don't fail, he no get nothing for offer. Then as he fail, he won't fail with all man. I don't know if you understand what you're talking here. I say we get some spirit we call them spirit for big brother. He no get nothing for offer, but he no decide for die one. He want die with people because it be unnecessary. Say you know say without education. No matter what you have, it can't be exploited because they need intellectual people, they need educated people to carry out this mission. But now, I want to believe, say, they don't fight all, but they always side they forget for no fight, now for find God. We see this woman way worker inside Bible, he be get problem with blood, he visit all place, but at the end of the day, he goes to go see God. I believe, say, we don't call vigilantes, we don't send governors, we don't send people for bring the peace, yet peace no reign. What will be the next thing for do? The next thing for do is to involve the men of God in the country. If they can call all the 10 religions to gather them, people go to churches. The same people when they say nobody should go out, the same people come to church. So if they can contact these people and tell them, okay, this is what is supposed to be done, call these people and talk to them. Let this thing be like this. They will sit down. They will bring something in the matter, and something will be done about it.
I'm sorry. Capo, I want to add some small talk. Okay. Would remember say Christian Cardinal to me be create something they call and say the All Anglophone General Conference, and it will bring all different men of God. We see even Imam for Boyabibi part. It means a Muslim community. We see even those of the Protestant church. We see even Presbyterian church, Catholic, and other people that will be inside. But we know very well say that thing will die so naturally because the former mayor of Oboya, he will say over a dead body, that thing will ever happen for Oboya. And that thing it will last die. It should say if we still continue play the Capona because of say some man the way I don't know why the man is that benefit from which way people they die every day, from which way house they born every day now because say some people the way they know once a midi crisis end.
And now we say even inside Northwest and Southwest, I want to say man I forgive if you for Boya, we will come back for Philo for Bamin. I want to talk something about education inside Northwest and Southwest because some people they talk say even a palaver for campaigns say school go on inside Northwest and Southwest. The people that they know school important, they fear na fear if they don't solve the problem for fear they will go school because now our side them school be excellent. Do one so now University of Boya you sabi this school well. Yes, inside what be happen for University of Boya where I don't talk about. That means say with all the big people they gather where they see vice chancellor na he be vice chancellor of University but because of the young man's way she done so. That means say with he be sure for University for Faculty of Engineering. You know the President Paul Biya they give this thing every year for best student for engineering, technology and innovation. He team will design for that faculty for Boya. Only the even our crisis be na he take first. Sabi say that school even time we be there for this so one be design something say solar wait easy take first. You sabi na sense na only for tell you for paragraph for sense the way they get them inside the two northwest and northwest and southwest the two region them and the kind of education where they give them for them. They don't gather also because of one small young way when they see them so how they she done if you get them like president and in our way did in for the school of the now the young man that way she done for them. Even how we challenging they na person we know it well for school they suffer for them for show say what this where they go where they stop school inside this thing it even key innovation because he don't discover the thing so he don't use them for come up with something a printer when a Cameroonian made he go come out go now if they fit do mass production they go put na made in Cameroon for day no be money for internet inside country people na thing that way they kill and for that side mu just take I know say you get some plenty when I get plenty thing for talk mu just get thing we dean for the faculty don't talk for whether na school of engineering it talk for director for that side for Boya we will come back for talk thing where they kill am inside northwest and southwest when school it dey kenden so. Yes, we were here that way that Oga, yes, now the Oga that.
Telecommunication, they organize competitions to make all picking them for university, for school them. They see what they feel develop for help Cameroon. So they can show their thing them where they don't develop. Picking the commode, kind side, they meet for Yaoundé for 4 days. So now this my picking test of picking the work about electronics, about computers, about all kind thing them. Then they not fit use their hand for build anything. That kind of engineer, students they must do some work for class, then they pass for lab. So they spend plenty time for lab, for learn things the way they need for know as engineers. In the past 5 years, my
yes, una even hear how we use explain Oga Kwata for that side, how they talk to with the happen. Now only for sure say they so them they even keen a plenty. We be talk in the way it don't happen, company where they function, when I be passed at that time, the last time when they pass for that side for do CTE, business they don't go for the big company where they employ people, man could talk about CDC, man could talk about different things the way you know they go on inside the Northwest and Southwest. Even just now I don't talk for the fact say they don't declare them as economic disaster zone. Let me say the thing say even though local man or common man they lost plenty, but government too and the country they also lost too plenty. How will the world go for front ball?
Government they lost plenty, common man they lost plenty. We don't see what that young man for University of Boyawa know it very well don't do him. And I want to say I'm sure in the years back before the crisis, Northwest don't always come first for GC. Facts then they. Yeah. It means say the people for English region they actually get that zeal for study. And but when you look at the different activities now where they happen for Northwest and Southwest, only some few days ago they don't keep people for Munya, for Lisoka, for road for Munya, they keep people.
Yes.
They born moto
village keep people there.
Enter village keep people.
I don't some we even get some son man not cut you short. I even get some person be the kid talk for one of our colleague for him say they so story where we talk say mommy see how them
now the real story.
So the mommy say they talk say they really shoot the mommy and shoot them. So
no. The story now say we will be journalists and all the investigate the story now say they can't take the mommy picking a grandmammy. So the grandmammy actually say, well, so now they take the PK, go. Now all the question now mommy asks because you tell the mommy, you don't carry a PK for your face. Now all the mommy own crime that we pay for say, why they don't go now? For go meet up Papa God forever. Now crime that we pay where you see on picking them plus they go, it tell you say it will get some serious problem for Cameroon. And every day, I don't talk and sings, Capo, for this platform and other platforms they say, if they not solve this problem, every day new developments. Not be actually killing, but every day because when war they go on, anything will happen. When you even query, even with your woman for house, so una not be in good, una not be well. Some kind thing, they will prevail on us. So every day for Northwest and Southwest, we see how people they die.
Different kind of sad news they come out.
Kind thing they happen. Look for Southwest. See this way they get income. We see the chairman come out to say, "Why no they say no we pay again people because say it take money outside." We know about Pamol for Jan. When no day again, you go Southwest and that will the employ people they won't do tea.
Yeah, you know the worker. Even before the start of the crisis, I remember that we take CDC, Donga Manton, go plan palm them all side for ACO and Message. Sure. Crisis one come, they say the thing just go now the project don't remain. The one from plane CDC, thing they know the worker. If we count the thing they plenty. Now sure don't they talk about killing. I just think from my mind say, imagine say one of the young man the way they don't die. Whether the one there for Lisoka for Boya or the one for Tiku or the one for Bamenda, being a one way, if you get the opportunity for going to school or be alive, if you even come out with the kind of glory, we just come out for CM.
Couple, as I see one image where the worker online, even on TV, I see has the court on one get a hit. I ask question if people they be human beings. If people them really you consider even they are picking. You consider even now you wait you fit the other day we see him for Bamenda as the born motor man they cry we don't know what will happen for that we don't know what will happen I be the born inside the fire we don't know what will happen then definitely we'll get with the stand for this matter because as me as a man of God more has the killing the go more has the land be cursed more has the land will be unproductive because the blood of the innocent are crying out for vengeance. That's the truth of the issue.
What they killing the land?
In Genesis chapter 4 from verse number 8, you will see there. Anytime the blood of the innocent touch the ground, the land will be cursed. And listen. The truth of the issue is that if you don't pay, your children will pay the price for what you have done.
All right, sure we have finish. Madam, we thank you plenty. He talk say what you don't finish. Your last talk na say what you move finish go.
Yeah, my last talk na say I don't always talk and say what war for Northwest and Southwest not be gun go solve. Now man and man go should don't talk before war go end for Southwest.
All right, bro, Murphy, you be man of God. You don't talk some talk for here with me and Joe with the Lulu for a man a friend for a face. That talk worry plenty.
Yes, that already worry, but I really trust God. Say after now me the government no look gun, me they look God.
Thank you plenty, country people. We will get them so that we go knock to read today. Sabisi we did we give long plenty. So we wanna take time for she don't begin rest, but on the rest. Muna they pray for country. Service with will be give man of God for you. Don't talk strong thing. Me country no or land in not be na one way na curse it will go for before curse. Not be na good thing country people. Una hold am tight.